Hello. Am I on my laptop on the beach right now tanning? What is the life of an Amazon FBA seller? Let's go. Hello, my name is Karina and welcome back to my Amazon FBA YouTube channel where I post daily videos about Amazon FBA, and today's topic is what is the daily life of an Amazon FBA seller. And I don't think I need to say any more. That should just be the end of the video. So goodbye, see you next time. Okay, I'm just kidding. But what is the life of a typical Amazon FBA seller? A lot of people are having a really big misconception, and I wanted to clarify it because I see pictures literally like this. This is the entrepreneur life, like laptop lifestyle. This is all I see all over the internet, all over Instagram, all over YouTube. That's the life. Is that the life? But it's on the computer, but you see it in weird settings, like on the beach, like in the middle of the ocean. You just have your laptop, or you're sitting on a lawn chair under the bright sunlight where you can't even see your computer screen, and you're supposed to believe that that's actually the entrepreneurial life. No, that's not how it goes. You cannot see your computer screen from the beach. I'm sorry, I've tried it, it does not work. I need to have an actual table and a chair where I'm sitting upright with my shoulders back, typing away like this. That is the only way that things get done. But aside from the jokes, the actual point of this video is how is your day-to-day day going to look like if you are having an e-commerce business. Now, I can't speak for all e-commerce businesses. I can only speak for myself. And again, this really depends on the degree you want to take your life, what your goals are, how many hours you put in, what other obligations you have. Because you can just be starting out and you can have your job or your other business or whatever else you're doing, your family, maybe you're a stay-at-home parent, whatever the case may be, you're going to have to kind of like sprinkle in Amazon FBA. I am a full-time Amazon FBA seller, so I don't have any other situations going on. So I can pretty much, well, I do want to do this whenever I can and whenever I want. However, there's different levels. If you are a starter, when I first started out, I had work, I had other jobs, I had a lot of things going on. I was at a job, I was applying to medical school, I was signed to a modeling agency, so I was really doing a lot of things. However, I knew those things weren't really leading me in the direction I wanted to go. That's why I started Amazon FBA. When I would be doing the situation, which is educating myself, learning, and etc., I would always have my computer with me wherever, at work, any downtime. I would be doing product research. I would be literally opening up Viral Launch extension, looking through products. Later on, when I actually sourced my product and got it in, I would be working at my listing. I remember just literally being at work and like zooming in and trying to like adjust brightness and sharpness of my images so they look nicer. Just super random things like that. And that went on for months, right? And on any free time I had, pretty much, whether I was, which is like pretty much all the free time I had because I wanted to really make this work, I would literally just be doing product research. I remember that was honestly kind of the more challenging thing, I would say, as everyone knows and everyone asks about, just because you really want to make sure that you find the right product and you validate the product. So it does take a lot of sweat equity to do that, and always typing and figuring things out. So that would be the majority of things, and then obviously taking it further into the next steps. But that's what kind of most of my time looked like. And then when it worked out, when the product actually got into the warehouse and started selling, I started surpassing my income. And I thought to myself, okay, do I make the jump? Do I quit my job? Because I feel like now my time that I'm putting in at my job is not really valuable. Like I just feel like I could be getting a lot more return on my time if I were to quit and do it full time. And I was skeptical because at that point, quitting my job was kind of like literally putting my career on complete X out. And that's a career I've been kind of focused on all the way through high school, all the way through college. So that's at least 8 years of wanting this. And to actually quit the job and stop the process is a little bit scary because, you know, I just have like one product. I don't know where this is gonna go. I'm still figuring Amazon out, right? And guess what I did? I quit my job because peace out. We don't got time for that. we have to live our lives. So I did that, and then at that time I became a full-time Amazon FBA seller, and I had a weight lifted off my shoulders because I knew the direction I was going. So then it kind of changed, right? My situation changed, and I was more on the computer. You don't have as much, when you get to that point of, you know, having to replace your job income with the new venture that you're doing, it's kind of cool because you have a lot more time and you don't need to worry about like stuffing it in. Now I want to let you know, if you are a beginner and you have something that you are in a job and you want to replace your income with Amazon or whatever else, that don't just go out and quit. There's some people that are just like, I'm over it, screw it, I'm quitting my job and I'm doing this, but they haven't actually made it work. So that really can put you in a danger zone of like, where are you going to get the income to support your life and also to support your business? You have to have funds to fund your product, to fund your education, to fund like everything business related, and then potentially have a cushion for if your product fails, which it is possible because I have had failed products as well. So you want to have that cushion. You don't want to stress yourself out even more. And when you are beginning Amazon, you do not have to invest a lot of crazy amount of hours in the beginning. It's like the more the better, obviously, but as long as you're doing something and you are making progress and effort. Now, of course, the more you invest, the more you're gonna get back. But you just have to be really focused and don't be like a dabbler, trying this, trying that. Just make a decision that this is something you wanna do and just do it. And that's going to be like a big chunk of your time, because when you are really involved in something, and I remember this being the case with me, I just really wanted to do it. That was like the number one thing on my mind. I wasn't thinking about hanging out with friends. I wasn't thinking about having fun, because to me, when I woke up and it was a day off, or even if I was going to work or before work or after work, I would just be thinking Amazon FBA, product, money, 10K a month, 5K a month, let me find products. That's literally what I was thinking, because I was so fired up at the potential opportunity that it excited me so much. And I didn't look at it as a drag. Yes, there were times where I was at coffee shops and I was like, oh my God, I've been doing product research for 5 hours. I cannot believe I don't even understand how to read these numbers yet. But you know what? It all came together and it all worked out in the long run, just like it will for you. But that's kind of what you have to keep in mind too. And right now, basically, literally most of my day is on this baby right here, and this is all I need. I don't have any fancy desktops or anything. I literally just take this wherever I go and everything is done on here. So what does my typical day-to-day look like? Do I work less than I did at my job? Did I work less than I went to college? What is the expectation? The answer is no. I do not work less at all. And could you if you wanted to? Yes, you could work less if you wanted to. However, again, it all goes back to your goals. Like, what do you actually want to do in your life? Do you just want to launch one product and have it run its course, which I don't know why you would do that? Or do you want to turn this into a sustainable business and potentially take it outside of Amazon and just have it be, you know, really worthwhile doing? And that's what I'm doing, right? I enjoy the scaling process. I enjoy launching new products, building different brands. The process is still just as exciting, if not more exciting, because I know so much more now than when I first started. So I love doing product research because I understand it more and I know what I'm looking for and I know the potential I can have with it and how much value I can add to customers. So most of my day is on a laptop and I don't even mind it, right? So ever since like starting Amazon FBA, I don't know if you follow me on here, then you know that I also do coaching for it. So I do one-on-one mentorship, and then I also have a course where I teach other people to also do Amazon FBA, because I just feel like I have so much knowledge and I see knowledge gaps in the market of this online education situation, and I just really want to fill in those gaps and be relatable in my own way and help as many people as I can, because that was essentially my number one goal when just in life. When I was going into medicine, I wanted to do something for the good of others, but it was not scalable. But this is something that's actually scalable, something that I have found an opportunity with, and I see an opportunity and has completely changed my life. So I just want to you know, put that out there. So most of my day is on a laptop. It is on Zoom calls with you, and it's on, you know, answering. My course comes with one-on-one mentorship, so it is a huge chunk of answering like mentorship questions and being active in my Facebook group and answering all the questions for that too. If, by the way, if you need any of that, all the links are down below if you're curious to find out. But that's how it is. It's a split between literally making these videos, like finding more products every day, launching more products, like managing my VAs to help me run my business, and then also coaching. So it's a lot of screen time, and it's a lot of sitting upright on a desk. And I know that might not excite a lot of you because there's a lot of those photos, like I said, of just like travel and fun and laptop lifestyle and like I don't have to work, but that's not really true. I can guarantee every person that is actually posting those photographs is actually working their butt off, and maybe it's looking easier than it actually is. And you know, I still really enjoy it. If you could set me down and I would work like a 16-hour day versus where I could work like an 8-hour day at a job, I would pick this 16-hour day by a long haul, because I know how much ROI it's going to give me. I know how much like fire I feel when I do it. It's just so much fun. And the thing is, if I want to do something, which I do, I have a lot of fun in my life now because I finally feel like I have full control and full freedom. Well, I mean, there's always progressions and bigger things that it could go, and that's what I'm doing every single day. But at this point in time, I have never had as much freedom, as much control of my life as I do now. And that just knowing that and genuinely feeling that, there's literally nothing that you can put in front of me that will make me work less or just discourage me from doing what I'm doing. I mean, I would literally pick that over any other day. But I do have things that I want to do, right? If there's an event or I want to travel somewhere, I do. I love to travel. I love to hang out with amazing people, and I love to do cool things. But I purposely limit myself from doing those things because I know how much more I can accomplish if I keep doing what I'm doing, and I'm genuinely enjoying it. I'm genuinely seeing a return on everything that I'm investing my time into. And I know that like the fun is here, it's now, and also that whenever I want, I can close my laptop and do anything else. So that's just knowing that makes everything a-okay, you know? So that's kind of like the daily rundown. I mean, it's not anything special. It's really the same way you're starting out on a lap book is the same way it's gonna end up. Maybe you'll have an office with employees. That would be very cool. Whatever way you want to do it. But for me right now, I like to be detached from things. I like to have freedom and control. That's why I like my laptop. I don't want a desktop. I literally just want a MacBook Pro that I can snuggle up and take wherever I want, and that has been working out awesome for me. And yeah, so that's kind of the day-to-day of an Amazon FBA seller. Like I said, all the links are down below, and I post daily videos. I will see you in my next video.